What's up, everyone? How we all doing? It is that time of year again where I predict the playoffs. Hopefully, hopefully it's not as awful as last year, as I predicted the Patriots and the Saints to make it, but neither of those two teams made it out of the first round. I hope this year is better, and if I fail again, you can make fun of me 2 or 3 years from now. But I hope to do much better. So, one change from last year is that the playoff field expanded from 6 to 7 teams in each conference, and now it's the 14 best teams battling it out to see who will lift the Lombardi Trophy at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida, on February 7th. Okay, so the division winners are seeded 1 through 4 and will have home field advantage. And there are 3 wild cards, which is the 3 best teams that are not wild card winners. And here we go. Let's do this. Let's kick it off on the AFC side. We got the Chiefs, who are the number 1 seed and get the bye. So the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC goes through Arrowhead. Let's start with the Bills and the Colts. The Bills have had a pretty good season. They show that they really have what it takes to lift the Super Bowl trophy. And hopefully it's not a repeat of those early 90s teams. And the Colts, they have Phillip Rivers. They had a really good season as well. But I am going for the Bills. Up next, we got the Steelers and the Browns. The Steelers, as you know, had an 11-0 start, but finished the year 12-4, I believe. And they are the AFC North champions once again, and they will host their fierce rival, the Cleveland Browns, who just broke an 18-year playoff drought. I'm going to go with the Steelers, but I have all my respects to the Browns. And then we have the Titans and the Ravens. This is a rematch of the divisional round from last year, where Tennessee beat Baltimore on their miraculous run to the AFC title game. But clearly, I think this is a revenge game for Baltimore. So I'm going them. So the number 1 seed plays the worst seed out of the wild card winners and in the divisional round, and the other 2 winners play each other in the divisional. Ultimately, this would have been the AFC title game last year. And now on to the NFC side. The Packers are the number 1 seed, and the road to the Super Bowl in the NFC goes through Titletown. And we got all the other playoff matchups here. So let's start off with New Orleans and Chicago. I am a Bears fan, and I'm pretty surprised that we finished 8-8 again and made the playoffs again. You know, I was kind of surprised by this, but it looks like this is going to be Breeze's final year, but I'll have to go for the Saints. Because I don't want playoff heartbreak for them again. All right, we got the Seahawks and the Rams. What a fierce battle this should be. I'm really looking forward to this. This matchup can really go either way. the NFC West collides here. But I'm going for the Seahawks. And then finally, we got the Washington football team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, man. You know, I hate the NFC East. I just hate it. It's the worst division in the league. But Washington finished 7-9 to make the postseason. However, though, the Buccaneers could become the first team to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium. I'd be really surprised if Washington upsets them, but Tampa has the edge. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. And now back to the AFC as we predict the divisional round. So, we got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Oh, baby. What a matchup this would be. You know, Kansas City has really proved all season that they're worthy of repeating. And they have done a tremendous job defending their title this season. I do like Baltimore, though. But I like Kansas City better. And the Chiefs will host the AFC title game. And they will face either the Steelers or the Bills. Man, this is a tough one. I mean, two really Super Bowl caliber teams. I'd seriously want any of them to make it. But I think Buffalo's better. So the Bills and the Chiefs in the AFC title game at Arrowhead. All right, on to the NFC divisional round. So we got the Bucks, Packers, and the Seahawks and the Saints. Let's start with the Buccaneers and the Packers. The Packers have been a really good team, even though I don't like them that well. And you know, here's an interesting fact. Every team that's beaten the Packers in the NFC title game since 2014 has gone on to lose the Super Bowl. You know, this is really an epic. Like Hall of Famer versus Hall of Famer. Brady and the Bucks, Rodgers and the Packers. But I say Tampa pulls off the upset. All right. And then the Buccaneers would go in the NFC title game. And the winner, Seahawks or the Saints, would host the NFC title game. Two really good teams. I like them both. They're both worthy of a Super Bowl appearance. But who dat? Who dat? Who dat say they're gonna beat them Saints? I'm putting the Saints in the NFC title game. an NFC South showdown for the NFC title. And we've reached our final four: Buffalo, Kansas City, Tampa, and New Orleans. Let's start with the AFC. Bills and the Chiefs, both worthy of a Super Bowl title. They really earned their rights to play in this game. But I like the Chiefs better. And they go to their second straight Super Bowl. And in the NFC side, we got the Buccaneers and the Saints. Tom Brady could potentially play in his 9th Super Bowl. And it would make history to be the first Super Bowl in which a team is playing in it in their home stadium. But, yeah. This is likely going to be Breeze's final year. So Chiefs and Saints for the title. Alright, so I filled out this playoff field and I've narrowed it down to 2. The Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints playing on the world's biggest stage for the right to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. The Chiefs could go back-to-back. Or the Saints could end their decade-long playoff heartbreak and send Breeze off into the sunset. Ultimately, it really can go either way. But my verdict of whom I believe will hoist the Lombardi Trophy in Tampa on February 7th is the Chiefs. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully these predictions aren't as bad as last time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.